Have you ever noticed when you lose something, the more that you look for it, the more frustrated you get and you don't end up finding it anyway. And then as soon as you forget about it and you're not even looking for it anymore, you find it in a spot that you looked at so many times and you just couldn't see it. And why is that? Why can't we find what we believe to be missing? That's your answer right there. As long as you believe that something is missing, then it will stay missing. And that's a beautiful example of how belief systems work and how receptive the laws of the universe are to what we believe. Because if we truly believe that something is missing, then we can't find it. That's how supportive the universe is of what we believe. When you start to use your beliefs in a way that actually brings you what you want, that's when you start to bless the laws of the universe. What I want, the only reason I want it is so that I can be in a good mood. So if I can teach myself that being in a good mood is how you get the things that you want, then it kind of negates the need to get things. Once you're in a good feeling place, it's law that the universe has to reflect that back to you. So the good things must come to those who chronically feel good. It's really, really easy to understand when you can start to apply it to certain situations in your life. And when I first started learning about law of attraction, I applied it to everything in my life, and I could see how it was playing out in my relationships, in my work, in the health in my body. Everything that I thought about was coming back to me, and then I was giving it focus, making it bigger, and it was still coming back to me. So then you start to believe that's all you're ever going to see, and that's all you're ever going to receive, and then that's all you ever see, and that's all you ever receive. And so when I started to interrupt that cycle by learning about the power of the mind and how important it is to reach for thoughts that feel better to you, to start to think thoughts that will actually line up with what I want. And that's the trick, isn't it? You got to match your thoughts up with what you want. So if I want to get a job and I'm constantly thinking that it's really hard for people to get jobs, then it's going to be my experience. But if I want to get a job and I tell myself, you know, there's so many people out there that have been in the exact same situation that I've been in, ended up finding a job at the perfect time. That's a much smoother thought to think, and that's what's going to attract to me the things that I want, including the job. But you've got to feel better first. You've got to be a vibrational match to the things that you want for them to come into your experience.